Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of B.Sing Sports Bets, part of the B.Sing Network. I'm your host, Jacob Krogan, and as always, I got my gambling degenerates, Christian Gutierrez, and Jared Bolton himself. Boys, how you been doing? It's been a few weeks since we've been doing this.
Been doing good, man. Been doing good. Glad to be back. Kind of a dead season now that football's over with. I wish I knew hockey a little bit better, and baseball's around the corner, so that's a little bit easier. But right now, I'm kind of hurting.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
I'm in the same boat. Just life's been busy, so apologize for the no show the last couple weeks, but we're back. Basketball. I'm a real big basketball guy, so I've been dabbling in basketball here and there when I see good matchups. Baseball's coming, so excited for the Nerfy plays. I love me some Nerfies, so we'll get ready for that.
But yeah, so we're kind of just winging this one together because we missed y'all so much, and we're going to talk about a little bit of the March Madness preview. The tournaments are coming. Or the best tournament in gambling to me is the March Madness bracket, and the NCAA tournament is just the best to be a degenerate. You could just make so many bets, so many games, and it doesn't matter.
Do not parlay. Do not parlay on the bracket. If you want to take a shot in the dark and say that fucking, UTSA is going to even make the damn tournament, do that. But don't add that to a parlay.
UTSA to make the tournament.
They're making it.
I want to know what the odds are.
It's got to be like 1 million.
Oh yeah, no, there's no way. Like put $1 on it, probably make $10,000.
Jeez. They probably don't even have it listed just for that sole reason that people would probably put $1 on it and then bankrupt MGM or DraftKings.
But we're going to talk about that. I know Bolton, you made some bets this weekend as far as UFC.
Spicy
went.
bets.
How'd that go?
So I had to hedge my bets a little bit because I'll pull it up actually. Obviously bet on the UFC fights, something I'm pretty decent at. And of course my first parlay, which was the 5-leg parlay of all of just the main card fights, lost in the first fight. So had to reattack and put it's actually just a 3-leg parlay. I did Michael Page, Dustin Poirier, and Sean O'Malley. $10 and I made 87 out of it. So minus the $10 from my first one that didn't hit, but kind of went as expected. I thought Gilbert Burns' old ass was going to win, and he did not, and that's what screwed my first parlay. Other than that, Kevin Holland's been looking like hit or miss. He's not looking too good. Michael Page, that dude's an animal, even though he has absolutely zero technique. Dustin Poirier, that was a scary fight. I don't know if you guys watched the fights last night. Oh, dude, you should go back and watch this Dustin Poirier fight. He got fucking beat up for like the first 2 rounds and then just came in and just put it to him at the end and knocked him out. So that was scary, but a win's a win. And then Sean O'Malley just put on an absolute masterclass against Cheeto. Like it wasn't even close. He had that one by the 3rd round. He could literally just do nothing for the next 2 rounds and he was going to win that. And he still went out and just dominated.
You gotta give it to Cheeto though. If anything,
dude,
for
still
Cheeto,
never been knocked down. That dude
never been knocked out.
It was 100 or it was 186 significant strikes that he took from O'Malley of all people.
Yeah,
Still
and plus
that
vicious knee.
Yeah,
it was gross. I was watching it on my phone because, of course, it was date night last night. So I was watching it on my phone, and I was just like, "Oh!" And Emily was like, "What's going on?" And I was like, "Oh, nothing. Just this nastiest knee I've ever seen." And the dude's still alive. So I was like, "Oh wow!" But yeah, that was a crazy card last night.
I think that 299 is going to be way better than the 300 card.
I see that.
They wanted apparently they wanted John Jones to fight on the 300 card, but he was still hurt from his injury from the last training camp. So that's why the 300 card kind of looks like ass, and that's why it's not as good as they hyped it up to be. But if John Jones was headlining that card, it'd probably be a lot better.
They could probably sub in John Jones or Chandler Jones for John Jones.
They both got CTE. It's going to be the same thing.
But I'm gonna put y'all on the spot here.
Okay.
And who is gonna win the March Madness? Who is gonna win this NCAA tournament?
Houston's winning it.
UNC.
Houston's winning it. So I got Houston at plus 600 odds here.
Jesus.
Bolton, what do you got? They have the second best odds, and I'm pretty sure they're ranked the number one team.
They are.
Give me UNC.
Give you who?
UNC.
UNC. Hey, there we go, buddies. There we go. UNC all day, baby. Speaking of UNC, fun little story. What was it, 2 years ago? I was just being a degenerate looking at the odds like I am right now, and I was just taking value bets on teams that I thought could make a run.
Mm-hmm.
And when UNC went to the finals, I put $50 on them before the tournament even started. They were like plus 10,000 odds to win.
Oh, wow.
And they, crushed my soul in the finals after being up 15.5, and the rest is history.
Was that 2 years ago, and that the Peacocks had that insane run?
Yep.
The Peacocks had made me a lot of money.
That was the same tournament that I hit a 7-teamer on and almost hit an 8-teamer, but Chet Holmgren or whatever his last name was. Yeah, decided to miss a layup at the end to not hit the over. And so I was mad about that. But I made a lot of money. I always make money on the NCAA tournament. There's so many odds. You can get so many values.
Yeah, it's just a crapshoot. Just close your eyes and throw a dart at the dartboard. See what you get.
But the fun one that you can do is you can bet the underdogs.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I've only been paying attention the last 2 years, not gonna lie, but you've made money. If you bet the underdog every single game, you came out on top. And like a substantial amount. But
you know what we should do? You know what would be a fun pod? We need to, once we figure out who gets all the bids for the championship, put them on a dartboard. The better odds you have, the harder spot it is for you to hit, right? So if you got some terrible team like TCU, they're going to be right there and the biggest one, and then the bullseye would be like
you got to bet them.
Yeah. Yeah, and then just whoever you get is who you got to bet. You get 3 darts, and you're putting a parlay together saying that they're going to make it pretty decent, or at least they all win the first round.
But just a little bit of betting help that I've noticed is you can totally go in and just see who's on a heater, see who's on the win streaks going into these championship games. Because whoever wins the championship games, especially if they're a no team, they generally make a run in the tournament because they're feeling good, they're ready to run, and so those are the bets I look for. I'm not gonna lie.
House money.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Man, Colorado State plus 12,000. Sorry, I'm just looking at all these odds to take bets on. But let's see what I'm gonna give a plus 10,000 odds here, and hopefully we can clip it when it hits.
Utah State plus 10,000.
Utah State is plus 10,000.
Florida Atlantic.
But
FAU's gonna make a little run. I wouldn't be surprised.
Man, I don't know why I keep looking at Colorado and thinking, why not?
Because you're a Colorado fan. You're a Colorado sports fan.
But I mean, I can also say UNR as well because they've beaten good teams, but they've also just lost to bad teams, and it makes no sense. Man, you know what? I'll do it for my mom. UNR. We'll go plus 14,000 odds. UNR wins their first ever national championship in college basketball.
See, since I don't know anything about college basketball, this is what I do, and it seems to work pretty good for me. If their team's jersey is predominantly blue, they're going to be good. Think about it. UConn, North Carolina, Kentucky, Duke. The list goes on and on.
Oh, man. You got BYU. You got
Kansas.
Creighton. You got Villanova.
I'm telling you. You just bet the blue jerseys, you're going to win.
That'd be an interesting theory to test out this year.
I mean, we can make some interesting bet slips this year for the March Madness, and we're going to do that in the next coming weeks. That's the game plan is we're going to get with the ESPN bracket challenge. Everybody does it. We're going to create a BS in sports bracket challenge. The winner is going to get a basketball sports card of a college basketball player. I'll probably pick whatever team wins and give their best player card to the winner. And so join that when we have it created next week after the bracket start or is created because all the championship games are done. We'll create it and join.
Yeah.
Everybody join. The more numbers we got, the better odds, and we'd appreciate it. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We're trying to build something here,
I
and
don't know
we're
what you
just a
guys are
bunch
gonna
of guys.
do whenever. I don't know what you guys are gonna do whenever my blue theory hits, though. I mean, you guys are just gonna give me a free, Yukon card or a free, North Carolina card.
Man, UNC, they're playing good ball right now.
They're just a good
And
team.
yeah, I mean, they're just young talent, everything. And that's why they're the sixth best odds to win it.
That's crazy to me though that Yukon already has plus 500 odds. Like that
Yep.
is just like they're almost saying like that's almost a lock. Like
Well, they won it
500
last
for a
year.
Yeah, that's fine.
yeah,
They
but
got they
it's
got a lot of
literally
their
the
team back
world's
too.
it's literally the world's hardest bracket to figure out, and they're saying like plus 500 odds, like, and they're everybody else is in the thousands, if not tens of thousands. Like, come on, insane.
The futon bets. What's up?
I love that account. I love that name,
Yeah,
Futon Bet.
right. The futon bets. Man, what's good? We appreciate you watching. We are 100%. We have some bets going right now. If Gucci, you want to talk about your three-teamer that you just made earlier,
Yeah,
before the show started.
I literally made it at 5:59 p.m. and the game started at 6. So yeah, I made it a nice little three-teamer. I think it's gonna hit. Um, I got the Minnesota Timberwolves Lakers game. I'm taking Anthony Edwards under 37.5 points and assists. For some reason, every sports book and cappers got Anthony Edwards going God mode tonight. I don't think he is. The Lakers defense has looked incredibly well the last 2 weeks. So I don't think he's getting 37.5 points and assists. I think it'd be closer to 33, 34. So we're going with that one as our first leg. Our second leg is going to be Shea Gilgeous Alexander, more than 50.5 fantasy points against the Memphis Grizzlies. This one is for sure almost a lock. I'm not guaranteeing a lock because there is that blowout factor where he can come out at the beginning of the fourth quarter. But I like him just going on the tear the first half and kind of cruising in the third quarter. And then that's the second leg. So SGA over 50.5 fantasy score. And then I'm going to the 6 o'clock game that should be on already. Isaiah Hartenstein of the New York Knicks versus Philly. Philly is very weak at center forward position right now. So I'm taking this over 22.5 fantasy points. And that is $20 to win $100. So that is what I'm going with tonight. And I feel good about it. Very, very good.
How's your 6 o'clock games looking right now?
Let me look.
Because I know I have Schroeder going. I got Schroeder over 6.5 assists. Austin Reeves under 14.5 points. I think the Timberwolves play better defense than he's going to be used to, and I think he just throws up a bunch of bricks. Just feeling. No stats behind it, just degenerate gambling, if we're being quite honest here. And then I got Isaac Okoro with over a half a block. And that's my three-teamer. We'll see how these go.
At this time of airing, SGA's got 8 points and 2 assists with 2 minutes left in the first quarter. So off to a great start there. And then the other one, he'll be fine. He'll be fine.
Ooh, Austin Reeves over PRA.
That's gonna be sketchy because LeBron and AD are playing.
Yeah,
but I do like it though. I do like the play.
I mean, I just hope he has a lot of rebounds and assists. He can have 14 points. He can totally have that. I'd be okay with it.
What do we
Claxton
think
double-double.
about tomorrow, the Mavs and the Bulls? I'm thinking this over under 232. I think it's got to be the over, right? The Mavs have zero defense, and the only way that they win games is by putting up 130 points.
The only way that game hits that over is if Colby White decides to go Michael Jordan like he's been the last couple of games, and DeMar puts up 27. So I like it. I like it.
It seems doable. I mean, like I said, I don't know if you've watched the Mavs, but they are constantly like 130 to 135 games. Like just
yeah.
Who are they playing? Who's Rudy Gobert playing?
Let me see.
They're playing the Lakers tonight.
Yeah.
Is he on the? Man,
yeah, he's with the Timberwolves. They're +3 right now against the Lakers. I think at
Hartenstein.
LA.
with 3 minutes in the first, got 2 points, 2 assists, 2 rebounds. So
I'm just about to say I'm trying to look
he's
up
on
games
he's on a roll.
on top of run. This is a lot harder than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, it's a little rough going back and forth. The Gobert under 12.5 rebounds is an interesting one for the night because the Lakers do get out rebounded a lot. I mean, AD is a rebound machine, but like, I feel like he does get 12. Like it's one of those hooks. It's either 12 or 13. I like 12. And D'Lo over 2.5 threes is a gimme. The way D'Lo's been playing, he played the other night without LeBron. I don't know if you saw the viral in International Women's Day. LeBron was sitting next to Jeannie Buss and said, "First and foremost, Happy International Women's Day," and they like loved it. But
Man, Futon Bet's got all the bets going right now. I love it. Love to
Yeah.
see it. We
I love
appreciate
this
you,
one.
buddy.
So
I
that
love that
12's
deal.
got to hit because DraftKings has it at 15.5 on the rebounds for Rudy Gobert, and they're usually off by 1 or 2. Give or take. So if they're sitting at like 15, I think if you can find it at 12, you got to hammer that one. I think that's going to happen for sure.
The under?
It's
No,
the
he's going to
line.
get over. He's going to get over 12 rebounds.
Oh man,
If that's the line.
Futon. He said that bet's no good, buddy. But
I'm
I'm still pulling for you. I don't care what Bolden says.
I mean, I don't know shit about
And
it.
at this time, Anthony Edwards jumped down a full point on his points assist. So I'm glad I took the under. And it actually opened this morning at 39.5, and now it's 36.5. So and I got it at 37.5, so I'm feeling good about that pick.
All right, here we go. Stab in the dark. First 3-point shot of the Timberwolves Lakers games. Rudy Gobert plus 14,000. Let's do it. He's going to pull up half court. Do not bet that.
Place
Do
that
not
bet.
that. Do not do that.
You place that bet real quick. Kyle
Oh my God.
Anderson.
He
under
wins the tip off,
22?
just heaves it down there. Fucking bucket.
Kyle Anderson under 22.5 PRA.
Yeah, the Edwards pick is money tonight, the under. Kyle Anderson, I like the under because he hasn't been doing much recently. Mainly because you have a team full of Anthony Edwards, Rudy Gobert, Karl Anthony Towns that have just been dominating on both sides of the ball. Maybe minus Gobert on offense, but you got Edwards who's ball dominant. So all the touches have been going that way, and the Edwards 38.5 under is a beautiful line to have. I think he's getting 33, 34 tonight. So I like that a lot. I love these firing off all these bets. I love this. At the end of the first quarter, Shea SGA's got 13.5 fantasy points. I love to see that. So that's on pace, and it's a blowout. So hopefully that stays on track.
Okay, boys, you ready to make a wager amongst the gentlemen here?
Let's do it.
Who makes the first basket in the Lakers Timberwolves game?
Let me see.
I will give you the odds.
Give me D'Lo.
But if your pick hits, you don't have to shotgun one next week off the rip.
I'll take it. Give me D'Lo. D'Lo's hitting 3. D'Lo's hitting 3 from the corner wing.
D'Lo at plus 700. Okay. I mean, I got.
Give me.
I was about to say that's who I'm taking.
AD is a safe bet for sure.
He's the number one at plus 380.
Yeah, that's why I don't want to take him, but AD is probably gonna be it.
Jaden McDaniels gets it.
Jaden McDaniels. Okay.
Spicy.
They're locked in.
Yeah.
Anthony Davis, Jaden McDaniels, and the boys said D'Angelo Russell. I'm gonna be watching at 8:30 for no reason except to put
just
the first bet and then just post it.
I really can't wait for them to just come out and just start their whole bench, so that way none of these hit. Both teams are just like.
No, we saw this podcast. Screw you.
Well, did you?
Austin Reeves getting fed the ball the first 5 minutes of the game.
Did you see the dude that hit a 3-teamer for first? Like he made
first
like
baskets,
$30,000 or whatever for the first baskets, but he had Anthony Edwards, but he was late to the game.
Oh no!
Yeah.
And so like they voided it, but he won it because of it.
Oh
because
my!
they voided that one, and I was just like, that's insane.
Yeah.
Like, what are the odds that he misses that?
Yeah. I can't wait for baseball to start. Same kind of thing with the Nerfies and the Yerfies. Man, I only watched baseball for the first inning and the first inning only. Man, I think like 2 years ago.
I like
Man,
doing
it was
first
ridiculous.
five. I
First
always
five is
like
fun too.
first fives because you can really just like if you have a dominant pitcher going up, like you can almost guarantee like, all right, what team's going to win the first five. Granted, I mean the team could still lose and have a shit bullpen, but I don't care about 6 on.
Yeah, that's true.
But give
No,
me the first five and just follow the aces.
yeah, these are all solid betting advice. I'm not gonna lie, except the herpes. I mean, you're.
I love the Nerfies. It's just
I
so
know you do
electric.
because we used to do it for hockey all the time, dude. Like over one
Over
goal or
one,
two
yeah,
goals in the
over
first
half,
period
or
for
oh
no
man,
reason whatsoever.
so fun. Like just the funnest electric. And that's what gambling's about sometimes. Just throw $5 on a yes or a no bet, type of thing. And
Yep.
it's just so fun.
And just like I said, just like what we did for a gentleman's bet, we didn't put any money on it, but who scores the first basket amongst the boys loses drink, or we might all three be shotgunning a beer. Who knows?
I think if Jaden McDaniels hits, I mean, I don't know his odds, but it's got to be up
It's like
there.
plus 625, I think is what I said.
625.
650. He has the third best
Wow,
odds.
that's surprising.
LeBron has the fourth best. That's surprising.
Well, they don't really run the offense through LeBron.
Actually, you know what? For my boy, the futon, I'm changing mine just because I like the odds. I'm an odds chaser here. Austin Reeves, 3, just because I took his under on points. That's what's going to happen first.
How funny is it if it's going to be AD?
Oh, it's probably going to be 80. Edwards over 4.5 assists. Mike Conley. That's not bad.
Plus 110 for all that? I mean, those are all definitely alt lines. Gotta be.
Yeah,
That's all
I'm like
that's plus
guaranteed
110.
those are alt lines, but
But I mean, hey, plus 110 is, I'll take plus 110.
I mean that's even money. That's better than even money.
Better than even mine.
So I like it. Take it. Man, Futon, we appreciate you being on, bud. Appreciate the, comments. Everybody that's watching, we do appreciate y'all. And I'm ready to get into March Madness. I'm gonna have so many bets lined up, and I'm gonna share them all with y'all. It's gonna be beautiful. This was just kind of like I said. We do apologize. I'm getting out of the military currently, so my life's been a little hectic. Gucci's been doing his candle business, and Bolton's, been traveling the world. So
Busy.
busy boy. But we do love doing this, and we will get back on track once it all is done and settled. So
I can't
we
wait to
appreciate
live
y'all
bet the
always coming
NFL
and
draft.
watching and supporting us.
Mm-hmm.
But let's get to these championship games. We have a few that we decided to pick. And the first one is the American Athletic Conference.
Let's go, baby. UTSA is taking this one. They got a 0.1% chance of winning this conference, and they are taking it, baby.
Nah, man, it's the Shockers. That's where we're at.
Futon bets, man. We are kind of scattered. We generally do Fridays, but Bolton hasn't been able to be on Fridays. And I think we're going to start doing Sundays is the game plan right now. Just with football being done, we can kind of just pick our bets for the upcoming week, and then we can discuss them the next Sunday and then go through the weeks like that. So we're going to start doing it on Sundays, either 5 or 6 p.m. around that time.
Yeah. Jake, can you go after this pod is over? Can you kind of like just post on your X page, Twitter page, whatever? It's kind of like our stream schedule for this channel.
Yeah,
yeah.
just pin it. You can pin it.
Yeah, and just kind of pin it. Whatever days we're going to be streaming that day or that week. So Futon Bets, if you follow B.Sing Sports Bets on Twitter or X, whatever you like to call it nowadays, Jake will go ahead and pin the weekly stream schedule, and that kind of just tell you when we're going to be live.
Oh yeah, and I'm glad you decided to join, and we appreciate the sub, man. Like I said, when we get the brackets up for the bracket challenge for March Madness, please join. Be sending you a card for the winning team if you're the winner of that bracket. So that's what we do. We like to support everybody, and we appreciate all the support y'all give us. But yeah, back to the American Athletic. Go ahead, Gucci. Go nuts.
Yeah, UTSA, they are 14th rank out of 14, so they made the conference tournament. And if you haven't guessed by now, I live in San Antonio. I live actually 5 minutes from the campus, so kind of hometown teams. hoping for the best for them. I'm throwing $5 on it. Let's see what happens.
He said throwing $5 on it.
But probably it's going to be FAU. I mean, FAU is just going to dominate that conference. So.
And then Bolton, who do you got, buddy?
It's got to go Shockers, man. I just remember their historic run from 10 years ago, whenever it was, and you just gotta follow suit. We gotta go for the Wichita State Shockers, man. And go at it.
Sharing right now, this is the American Athletic Conference right now, and the games that they have. These are the seeds. Every team kind of has their own thing, or like every division has their own page layout right now, and this is a little chaotic, but you got the number 1 seed, South Florida, Florida Atlantic, number 2, Charlotte, and the Shockers are, I don't even think they're on here yet, dude, for which seed they are.
Probably.
They're right there. They play Rice on the 13th.
UTSA also plays Temple, which they will be winning.
Okay, well, I'm a killjoy here. I'm taking South Florida to win this division. I think they're leaps and bounds the best team in this division, so I'm taking the easy way out here. But which division y'all boys want to do next?
We could just go down alphabetical, like of the bolded ones we have here.
Okay, so ACC next.
Yeah, let's do it.
Man,
what a good division.
He said, "What a good division."
Isn't the ACC crap this year?
Probably the best division.
Isn't this the year of the ACC not being as good as the ACC normally is?
I mean, yeah, but it's still good.
Yeah.
Give me 1 second. I got to screen share it. I do apologize. There we go.
Oh, I'm the oddball out here.
But these are the games we got. Naturally, UNC's number 1 seed. They just beat Duke last night. And I texted my buddy Donald Reed himself. And I said, take the over, buddy. It was at 151. And we always go back and forth texting each other. But I said, take the over. And it smashed. And I was just like, it's too easy.
Too easy.
Too easy.
Yeah, those are always exciting games, like no matter what.
Oh, so good. Also, there we go. I had to go down further.
Yeah.
Holy cow. Okay, so quarterfinals are UNC, Pitt, Duke, Virginia. But the first game's up. Here's the rest for everybody to see.
All the losers.
Yeah, everybody that's just going to get beat.
All the participants.
Yeah.
But like I said, I probably have UNC winning it all.
Yeah.
Like even in the tournament. Not going to lie. Spoiler alert. That's where my
money
is going to be.
That's my pick, damn it.
Oh, yeah?
I told you got to go.
It was. Yeah.
Fair enough. But that's who I like. I think they're just the most talented team. They have a lot of experience with RJ Davis and Armando Bacot. And then they brought in a bunch of senior leaders and stuff, like fifth-year seniors that came in from different schools. And then they just have the 5-star freshmen, the talented people like Washington, and they've just come together lately, and that's what I've loved to see. So I think they make a run, and that's what you want in the bracket challenge.
Were we on air or off air when I was talking about my blue team theory?
We were on air.
Okay. We were on air.
Just want to make sure. I didn't know if we talked about it right before or not.
Well, were you about to say how all 4 of these teams have blue?
I'm just saying, just I wouldn't even really put Virginia too much in the blue category, but
I mean they're blue and orange.
Yeah, I mean, but I'm talking like predominantly blue.
No, okay, so I mean you still got 3.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go against y'all's norm. I am still picking a blue team, but I am going with Duke. Duke did just lose to UNC the other day. But I don't know. I just like Duke a little bit more. I have no emotional connection to this conference whatsoever. But I just like Duke. I've always liked Duke a little bit more than UNC. So I'm just gonna go Duke. I think they're gonna be on a revenge tour when they meet in the conference championship with UNC, and they're exciting games. I love to see them, the rivalries. But I'm gonna take Duke just to be the odd man out here.
Fair enough, and this is why nobody likes you except Floyd because he's a Duke fan.
And I'm taking it for my homie Floyd too.
Hey, what's Floyd's favorite color?
Blue.
Well, I mean, what do I need to say anything more, or what? Do I need to say anything?
You know what, Bolt? I want you to bet every blue team in this tournament. I want to see the bet slips, and I want to see the numbers and see what happens. That's what
That'd
I
be
want to see. What division we got next? We got the Big East. The Big East boys. And this is the odds-on favorite to win it all. Sorry. This is taking longer than it should. But here's what it looks like. There's your teams. And to me, this is simple. It's UConn all day. They won it last year. I think they win this. I need to find their odds on what the Big East is here for them to win it all. It's probably like minus something.
Yeah, it's got to be
ridiculous.
the minus. There's no way that it's not.
Yeah.
But oh well.
I'm gonna go. I think we're talking about it a little bit off air. I'm gonna go Villanova. Villanova's been known to upset a bunch of teams in brackets. They're
Good blue
bracket
school.
busters. Good blue school.
Good blue school.
He passes the
There's
blue
a
theory.
Good
bunch
blue
of blues in the Big
Yeah.
East. I tell you what.
Yeah.
There
So I
is.
mean, you look at their first round matchup. They're playing DePaul. They're gonna destroy DePaul, and I think they can upset Marquette on a half court three. I like that a lot. Huh? Who doesn't like that?
Yeah,
And then they're gonna beat Creighton. They're probably gonna be. They got to play UConn. Yeah,
They can make a
Yeah.
Cinderella run to the
They can make
finals, right?
Cinderella,
That's fine.
it's gonna be fun to see though. I like it. I'm going
I
Nova,
love it.
man. I love Nova.
Oh man, absolutely, man. They do have a lot of blue. Got Villanova,
Yeah.
Georgetown, Xavier, Butler, UConn, Seton Hall, Creighton.
I'm
Lots of blue teams.
gonna be honest, man. I think Seton Hall could upset some people. That's kind of a fun team to watch.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Is that your
my
pick?
That's my pick. I think if anybody's gonna upset UConn, it's gonna be Seton Hall in the semifinals.
That's a bold claim, Con. We'll see how it plays out for you in the
Well,
later.
I think UConn should win it all, but I think if
Oh,
UConn
yeah.
is gonna lose, it's gonna be at that semifinals. I think that they'll probably, if they got to play that bottom half of that bracket, they're gonna win it all.
Okay. Well, there's that. Next, we got, of course, we always have to talk about the Ivy League.
Oh yes.
I mean, they're the best and the brightest.
Do you see what my pick was for them?
No, which one did you take?
He said nerds.
You can start it off, Boom. Go ahead.
I don't have a pick. I just said they're all nerds. I don't think any of them are gonna win. Doesn't matter.
All nerds that would crush you in basketball.
Probably. I bet you they're also really good at math. Just give me what? Fuck it. Give me the blue school. Give me Yale. It's happening.
Give me the blue school.
Give me the blue school, he said. You don't want Brown? You're not feeling Brown?
No, Brown.
No.
Oh man, that's funny. Oh man. With that, I'm going Tigers. I'm going Princeton. Princeton, I like them a lot. I don't know. I don't like Yale. Yale's too preppy for me. So
Yeah.
we're going Princeton.
Yeah, I hate to say it. Give me the blue school. Give me Yale, baby. Upset Princeton in the finals. That's what we're going with here.
That's our theme of the day.
Yeah, we're gonna start playing the I'm blue, abadi abadaj. And then we got the Mountain West because naturally that's just how this goes. The greatest conference ever, not really, but it's a home,
For who?
for me.
I thought you were. Never mind.
The first
anyway.
college basketball game I ever went to was UNR versus Georgia.
How'd that go?
And this is when UNR made that Sweet 16 run, and it was just awesome.
What is UNR? Nevada, Reno, or something?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
You got UNLV, University of Nevada, Las Vegas, and UNR. University of Nevada, Reno, a.k.a. my mom's alma mater.
That's just a random.
Oh, yeah, heaven forbid we're born somewhere like...
All right.
Why don't we also
Where do
do
you
that?
think
Why
my
don't we just
gambling problems come from?
Yeah.
Why don't we just put like $10 on our hometown teams?
I was born in a casino, dude. Like, what?
I thought you were born behind the casino.
Dumpster, same thing. It's fine.
Yeah.
Had
All right.
property of the casino on it.
Does anybody in the chat want to guess what my pick's going to be here?
If it's Air Force, I'm going to slap you.
No. It is Utah State.
Blue
Yeah,
school.
it's got to be.
Why not?
It was
Air Force?
between them and Nevada. I mean,
Why not your employer?
Yeah, why not? Why
you think those
not
nerds
this
are good
one,
at fucking
buddy?
basketball? You think those nerds are good at basketball? They're 11th in the Mountain West. All right.
Oh man.
Fair enough. Fair enough. I mean, it happens.
I'm also gonna go primarily blue school. I'm going Boise State.
Ooh.
I like Boise State.
And then, of course, I'm taking Nevada. They can beat anybody, but they can also lose to anybody because all they do is shoot threes. So love it,
man.
hate it. I'm so excited. This is just getting me amped up for March Madness so bad. And Tim will be with us next week, ladies and gentlemen. He had some family things to take care of today, but he is back from his TDY as well. And excited to get his hot takes. Missed
You
him.
want to call it a TDY? You can call it a vacation too.
Yeah, it's a vacation,
We're not gonna.
especially at the tail end of winter. Come on now.
Come
Yeah,
on.
no. Although it's been an extremely nice winter here, not even gonna lie.
I've
It's
heard.
been in the 30s a lot,
Hell yeah.
so you can't even be mad.
People in the
Great
south
last
are like
winter.
30s. What the hell? That sounds terrible.
That's why I'm going back down south. You won't catch me back up here.
Yeah, you'll be back.
That's what they all say. They always come back.
It's true.
Oh man. But here we go. Blue schools. Where are they at?
Well,
Ooh,
it's
UCLA?
partially blue. It's like a little bit of blue.
You got UCLA in there.
I'm really
Yeah,
shocked
but
UCLA is
I don't think UCLA is going to go anywhere though. I think Arizona's going to win all of this handily.
Yeah. I also picked Arizona. What are they,
Nah,
two
well,
seed?
I
One seed?
picked Colorado because,
Yeah.
go Buffs, baby. Did it for
Go
Dion.
Buffs.
They'll be good in a couple of years when Dion makes the whole school better,
Yeah.
But
Honestly, dude, the amount that he's brought to that school
they said
is
something like they had like a 30% increase in applications to go to Colorado this coming semester,
Jeez.
like since he's been there.
wouldn't
Like,
shock me.
yeah,
It's
it's like some astronomical amount of people are just like trying to go there.
I mean, there's Dion, there's the legalized substances, there's
There's
the mountain.
Dion.
Do you think they're let me get your do you think Shador Sanders will be a first round draft pick next year?
If they go above 500, yes.
Do you think they go above 500?
Mm, I'd have to look and see what they're really getting from the transfer portal. They need size. They need size bad.
Well, they
Yeah,
got they literally got I apologize. They got the top offensive lineman. They got a bunch of transfer offensive linemen in. So he is going to have more time, but I just don't think they had the talent last year. They were undersized pretty much everywhere.
Yeah, both sides of the ball. They were just getting bullied in the trenches. Just go back
yeah.
and watch that Oregon game. Like the whole defensive line was just getting pushed back 4 yards at the snap of the ball.
Oh yeah.
I mean, we're talking about Oregon, though, who just had an awesome offensive line. They're going to have the number one center drafted.
Yeah.
You can make that bet, too, by the way, if you want to go do that. Easy bet. Dude's name's Powers, so.
Austin?
Yeah.
Oh.
The one?
The guy? Okay, so I got Colorado. You two took Arizona there. Blue school. Oh, wow. It doesn't switch if I go to different tabs. Huh.
Weird.
That sucks. But also, I guess for privacy reasons, it does that.
Probably.
And then the last school we're going to do here, ladies and gentlemen, is the SEC. And this is where I wish Tim was on, but man, their webpage is not available. So we will just be winging this. Blue schools.
I forgot where I found it. Kentucky. They win it all.
Kentucky.
Let me see if I can find it somewhere.
You got Ole Miss. You got. I mean, I can type it in.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to pull it up.
But
Where is it at here?
let's see. Go to homepage. All that fun jazz.
Tennessee, Bama, Auburn, Kentucky, Florida, Mississippi State, South Carolina, A&M, gross. Don't ever bet A&M. That's a terrible school. LSU, Ole Miss, Arkansas, Georgia, Missouri, and Vanderbilt.
So I'm just gonna jump the gun here and say I know Tim is gonna pick Auburn to win it. I think he thinks they're gonna do great. He's a big Auburn fan. If nobody knew that, ultimate Auburn fan.
Yeah.
He says
So-
War Eagle all the time.
Tennessee's the 1 seed, Kentucky's the 2 seed, Alabama 3, Auburn 4, and then the rest won't make it that far, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
Well, sadly for Tim, it's not going to be Auburn that wins this conference. It's going to be Tennessee and Dalton Connect, whatever the hell you say his name. That dude is a dog.
Yeah. No, he's extremely good. We'll just go standings. Yep, that's the best way to do this. And I can screen share that. So here's your standings for the SEC. And for those that don't know, Tim is a huge Alabama fan. And so I will probably get a text saying I'm an asshole, but that's fine.
Hey, can you look at Kentucky's win streak over there on the right side? What does that say?
5.
Blue team.
I'm just saying, dude. Just I don't see a number that high for anybody else.
No, you don't. But I'm taking Tennessee here. Like Gooch said, too easy. Team's too good.
It is
And
a
then,
good team.
Bolton took the blue team.
It's gonna work. I'm telling you right now, it's gonna.
This would be nuts if it works. I wouldn't even be mad that you're right. I'd be like, that shit's crazy.
Can we talk about this real quick? Missouri, what are you
yeah,
doing?
they actually just fielded the Missouri baseball team. They just played basketball part time. So
Sir, are y'all okay?
Jesus Christ.
Stop it! It's already dead.
They took everybody who took the basketball elective that semester and put them in.
who needs a PE credit?
Yeah, they went to the local rec and just said, "Congratulations, here's your scholarship." Just
Jesus.
man. But that's going to conclude it for today, ladies and gentlemen. We appreciate all that came and watched. Thank you for coming to the BS and Sports Bets podcast, part of the BS Network, where we do a little BS and talk a whole lot of sports. Bye, y'all.
See ya.